So, for the last few days, this clip from Eddie Glaude Jr. is, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's been making its way across the internet. Everybody's talking about how profound and how, amazing and soaring and on point this guy's soliloquy here was. First and foremost, is it me, or do you have to not have an ounce of testosterone on you in order to get on CNN or MSNBC, particularly if you are a quote unquote black man? Let's be real. I mean, the estrogen is just palatable. I mean, it's so real and so visceral, and ultimately what he says is word salad, and it's honestly the opposite of what's true. So let's break this down.
I mean, America's not unique in its sins. As a country, we're not unique in our evils.
But aren't we kinda? I mean, who else has done it like the United States? We sat there and bucked up at England. We had our fight within ourselves that, honestly, due to corporatization and ultimately getting to the money, which is what the United States is about. We about the paper, we about the dollar, we about the capitalism. So we gonna make sure everybody eating. And so, real talk, like, you've been gifted the greatest nation, the greatest empire that the world's ever seen when you break it down, because all we do is encourage everybody else to get to the money, and eventually they get down. At least here in the West and certain parts of the East as well. So yeah, we are rather unique, and as far as our sins are concerned, we're rather unique in that, and particularly in how we've gone about trying to correct it. But by all means, play victim, sir.
To be honest with you, I think where we may be singular is our refusal to acknowledge them and the legends and myths we...
What are you talking about? Why do we have Black History Month? Why do we do all the things that we've done since the 70s and 80s? They've been giving you guys symbols and placations this entire time. They gave you the welfare state, bro. What are you talking about? As far as the overarching sin and where we are from where we were, bro, please, somebody explain to me, maybe in the comments, how have we refused to acknowledge them? Like, because that's a ridiculous statement.
Tell about our inherent, goodness to hide and cover and conceal, so that we can maintain a kind of willful ignorance that protects our innocence. See, the thing is that when the Tea Party was happening...
Protect it. We got hella blood on our hands, fam. As a collective, the United States, if that's what we are going to be, yeah, we got hella blood on our hands, but guess what? That's what the money is for. We said sorry. That's what the cash has been for.
We were saying, pundits, it's just about economic populism. It's not about race. When people knew...
Okay, so I did kind of cut him off at the wrong time because he brought up the Tea Party. Deal is that I guess you pundits, because anybody with two eyes could see that the Tea Party was definitely about race. They were burning effigies of Obama. I remember this rather vividly. There was all these different cartoons, all these other incidents that took place. Let's not pretend as if, oh no, this is just something brand new. No, it's not. People have been going overboard, particularly driven by the media. Some entity in which you partake in. And so, yeah, bruh, if you're right, the pundits, honestly, what you guys were saying was the exact same thing that you're saying now. You was sitting there calling for the racism. I mean, maybe not you, because maybe you wasn't on at the time. You're on now, and you're saying here real effeminate, like oh my goodness, I mean, the Tea Party was this country is vast. This country got 300 years of history. Why do you pretend as if, oh my goodness, we just woke up today. We just woke up this morning. My goodness.
People knew, social scientists were already writing that what was driving the Tea Party were anxieties about demographic shifts. that the country was changing, that they were seeing these racially ambiguous babies on Cheerios commercials.
That's nonsense, because there are tons of particularly old white grandmothers that love their little brown, their little light brown bundle of joy. Yeah, let's not play it. Let's not play that game, okay? Like, you're sitting here bringing up the Cheerios thing. I can bring up an instance in which I was speaking to a nurse, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, my daughter. She was dating this Arab. She was telling me about her daughter who was dating this Arab dude that broke up. And they broke up, and she was upset because she really wanted that little brown grandbaby." She really wanted that little brown adorable granddaddy. Late white lady, make no mistake. So come on, man. Like, we are in a weird space, but the deal is that you're the ones that make it weird.
That the country wasn't quite feeling like it was a white nation anymore, and people were screaming from the top of their lungs, "Yo, this is not just simply economic populism. This is the ugly underbelly of the country." The thing is this. And I'll say this, and I'll take the hit on it.
But here's the deal. As far as the underbelly of the country, yeah, they've always been there. And you leave them be, they sit there and just leave them be. That's the thing. This country is so vast that, real talk, you ain't gotta be nowhere. So if it ain't working out for you there, you can always dip and try someplace else, because there's so many, like, whereas, yeah, you want to focus on the underbelly as someone who's literally banged on doors all across the country, and from Chicago to Cali to North Carolina, all over the place. Yes, there have been incidences where people have been murdered, but for the most part, I've been alright. And it's because we're all connected as Americans. Ultimately, you know, and I know, when I come across you, that the only thing you really ultimately want to do is get home at the end of the day and be with your people. So, white, black, green, blue, purple, for the most part, we've been able to chill.
Communities that have had to bear the brunt of America white Americans confronting the danger of their innocence. And it happens every generation. So somehow we have to kind of, oh my God, is this who we are? And just again, here's another generation of babies. Think about it, that 2-year-old had his bones broken by two parents trying to shield him from being killed. A woman.
How many 2-year-olds that don't happen? I mean, like, if you want to do the math on that, you're talking about like one in hundreds of thousands of instances. Not every 2-year-old goes through that. My God. Oh my God. I'm about to throw up a tampon.
Who has been married to this man for as long as I've been on the planet, lost her husband. For what?
That's not an argument. Your emotional pleas in singular instances are not a proper argument. I'm sorry. It's just not. The emotional and the estrogenics just popping off, and there's mostly females I'll be saying like, oh my goodness, this is so profound. Oh no, this is ridiculous.
And so what we know is that the country has been playing politics for a long time on this hatred. We know this.
But the deal is that the media is the one that is bumping it up now. Y'all the ones sitting there screaming, oh my goodness, Trump's my racism. Oh my goodness, Trump's my racism. And all these other things. And honestly, El Paso, Dayton, two different situations. Both is like one right and left. You kind of canceled each other out on that one, bruh. So dead the emotional pleas, and let's get to things that can really fix these issues instead of sitting there and just crying on MSNBC or CNN or whatever. This is MSNBC.
So it's easy for us to place it all on Donald Trump's shoulders. It's easy for us to place Pittsburgh on his shoulders. It's easy for me to place Charlottesville on his shoulders.
I'm glad he owning it, because that ain't easy for me at all, because he ain't had nothing to do with that. He out dealing with North Korea right now. He ain't sitting here. So he got so much crap on his freaking plate. It's a scary ass job. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot of responsibility. And you got people like this just sitting here and just like really trying to pretend as if he's speaking something new. We knew the Tea Party was on some racistness. It's okay. You know what the Republican Party did? They sat there and smoothed them on out. The Republican establishment, I mean, gotta give it to them. Very efficient. But here with the left, I mean, the what's name's been ridiculous. The overreaction and the emotional pleas that ultimately make no logical sense because you're not taking so many other factors. You're just taking your emotion into it, and it's, man, bruh, what are you doing?
Easy for us to place El Paso on his shoulders. This is us. And if we're gonna get,
we know. You run across a racist asshole, deal with it as you so see fit. But for the most part, this is us. And you know what? Who do it like us? Nobody. United States is, we got a history, we got a present, we got a future. And as long as MSNBC, CNN, and all these other just dripping with estrogen swagoo, like come on, bruh, eat a steak.
Past this, we can't blame it on him. He's a manifestation of the ugliness that's in us. I've had the privilege of growing up that didn't believe in the myths and the legends because we.
Okay, well, yeah, that was you and everything else like that. But as far as Trump goes, it was the establishment versus the populace versus the people, whether you like it or not. Like, you guys are just so disgusting at this point. Like, this is the worst thing that I've ever seen. This grown man, about the same complexion, gonna be up here like, this is us, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, man. Go to the gym, get a pump. You know, fam, this is ridiculous. We know what we are, and you know what? It is what it is. You can sit here, say whatever you want. End of the day, you're free to say it. But really, dude, national TV, this is ridiculous.
Had to bear the brunt of them. Either we're going to change, Nicole, or we're going to do this again and again, and babies are going to have to grow up without.
Okay, why are you talking about babies when they got parents? My God, these babies keep going. No, the parents' job is to make sure that they take care of their kid. It's not society's job to be a parent. It's not the government's job to be a parent. It's the parent's job to be a parent, to raise and guide their children. And we sat here, the school systems, the cultures. Oh, go ahead, just pop them on out. We got this great welfare state for you. The complete dismantling of the nuclear family, and you sitting here crying about baby, you piece of shit.
Mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts, friends, while we're trying to convince white folk to finally leave behind a history.
While we're trying to convince white folks to leave behind this history. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. You disgust me. What's your lineage, bruh? Yo, you got, honestly, what's this guy's lineage? Are you a descendant of this here, or, I mean, what? Because, like, you and all your just, this is disgusting. This is the grossest thing that I've seen in a minute, man. This is worse than the Caucasian lady.
That will maybe, or embrace a history that might set them free from being white.
Might set them free from being white. Lord, my goodness. How could we sit there and just let them be? What? You sound ridiculous. Yo, people really calling this bullshit profound? Are you really calling this nonsense profound? Bruh! That's about it. All the internet stuff. Cause like, hold on, no, that's not it. Look, it was a collaborative effort. Everybody took L's. Everybody got W's. We are what we are. We are what we are right now. If you got your family, my whole thing is, go home. Go to sleep. Hug your kids. Hug your family. Hug anybody that you love. Wake up in the morning, and whenever you did to take care of those people, do it again. I just want you to get a booster out of that, because ultimately people make their own choices. I can't tell you how much I believe in personal responsibility, and to each their own. So, the culture, the environments, poisons, it is what it is. And until we start to address the real problems, such as like I said, that fantastic welfare state that creates the dismantling of the nuclear family, and so we acknowledge that and flip that, those babies will continue, as opposed to being born to two people that love each other and want to make another one of them, which is what really all of those babies, deserve. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead, do that too. I'm not scared of you. Sub, if you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day. And share, because YouTube's not doing it, but you can. And speak. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm utterly disappointed right now. With that being said, until the next one.